Over to Cape Town and see what the situation is like there with Monique.
Jane, the last time we were in Dunoon was in September last year. When I was here, there was a protest led by SANCO asking the city of Cape Town to deal with the poor sewage systems in this township, to deal with the pothole-ridden roads. I'm going to ask my colleague Asanda Javu just to show you. We are in one of the main roads leading into and out of Dunoon, and you can see the taxis lining up. You can see that the potholes in this road has been filled with what residents say is called milling. That's a mixture of sand and concrete. And the last time we were here, when we were driving around Dunoon, it was very difficult to navigate around and over the potholes. In fact, we couldn't get over the potholes. It was so deep. So this is just the start of the problem. And to chat to us more about it, I have Miss Macy Makua-Mpukane from SANCO. Ma'am, the last time we were here, you handed over a memorandum at Killarney Depot asking the City of Cape Town to do something about the sewage, to do something about the pothole-ridden roads. Have you received any answer? Has there been a change?
Good morning, viewers. Monique, I'm a bit worried because the city never answered us. What we saw them coming around with trucks, but those trucks didn't assist us because the drains are still the same, the roads are still open, there's potholes all over, the green waters are still standing on the roads.
And I see that these potholes where we are standing right now, they've been filled with what you said is called milling. Is that some type of improvement? Because I see the cars are still navigating their way around it.
This milling, you can see also, as you're showing the viewers, this is not milling. As you see the gentleman cleaning next to me, when they finish cleaning, sometimes they take that rubble and throw it in the pothole to assist. The only place that they've put milling is the entrance of ShopRite. They said they are assisting because Councillor Makeleni was the one who was fighting for us that can they fix the road. Then they said to him they can help us with only the milling at the moment because they don't have funds.
And just the final question, in the distance, as we were entering Dunoon, we saw the multi-million rand new facility being built by the City of Cape Town. That's the public transport interchange. But next to it, we saw an overflow of what looked like sewage water, drain water. Tell us about that site. It's not an unusual site. We see it all over Dunoon as well.
I'm worried because the whole of Dunoon is like what you saw in the entrance, and there's nothing that will change. That is sewer. It's not clean water. It's sewer that is running over there. People are getting spilled by that water. We see this, the taxi rank they've built, but they should have thought about starting with the roads because it's not now that the roads are like this. The roads were this since 2019. The roads were filled with the sewer, dirty water and everything. When it's raining, it overflows, it goes in people's houses, in the informal settlements. They even stay in sewer because of the city, because they don't care. I think they are undermining us because we are a black community. If you can go to Table View right now, you won't see this in Table View. Table View is clean. Just because it's us, we are staying in such an area. But this started years back, it's not now.
Thank you very much. That was Macy Makua-Mpukane from SANCO telling us about some of the problems. And Dunoon won't be the only area we'll be focusing on. We'll be visiting other townships where the roads are even worse, and the residents there saying that it's even posing a safety risk as opportunistic criminals are even using it to their advantage.
All right, Monique, thank you very much. Let's leave it there. Monique, Wanda and Lindo with the state of South Africa's roads. Not a